Good morning, it is Sunday, March 22nd. I got bolsters to the point where they are cleaned up, so you can see that the front of these guys will be shiny, and the backs are now all parallel and perpendicular to the knife. So what that means is when I finally put this on, I'll be able to very easily match up the handle material to it. So what I need to do now is chamfer these holes, because these get peened on, which means literally I'll flatten these heads off and literally mechanically widen those heads and beat that into that little hole that's created from the chamfer. And what that will do is it acts like an hourglass, so you have the shaft of the pin like this, and then the head gets bigger, and it mechanically forces that pin down and holds the bolster onto the knife. And then we can go behind there and glue it, solder it, or whatever technique is next for that specific knife. So I'll be doing that in the, either today or Tuesday, just kind of depending on what today does. All the markets are closed for today, so I'm going to be in the shop from 10 to 2. I know I have some sharpening customers that will be coming by. And other than that, I'm just going to work on some stuff for stock and work on some social media stuff. So have a great week. Stay safe. I will see you on Tuesday. Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 25th. So this is our first official day of our stay-at-home order here in Houston. So it will just be me in the shop. We will not be open to the public, unfortunately, today, as badly as we need to do some sharpening or sell some knives. I just can't risk having a $500 plus fine assessed to our business at this point. So we won't be open. I'm probably going to cover up the glass door so no one can see me in here anyway. Besides that, I will just be getting some knife making done, really not even answering phone calls, etc. So I have Vaudeville that is all ready for peening. What I'm going to do first thing is I need to chamfer these holes, which I explained that a little bit last time. I'm going to chamfer the holes, then I'm going to peen them, and Yake's already flattened the insides of all the material and squared up the fronts of the handle material. So I should be able to get these handles to where they're gluing by the end of today. Under a normal day, I would say I'd be able to do that. With how concentration has been over the last week, I may not get that done. That's just me being honest with myself. Hey, lots of distractions right now, so we'll see what I get done, and anything I get done is a plus, so I will not be hard on myself for not completing that today. Be safe. Do whatever you feel is best for you and your families, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Have a good one. Good morning, it is Thursday, March 26th, so just me in the shop again today. It would have been like this anyway. It's Daniel's birthday, so he's going to be celebrating with his fiance and father today, so hope he has a great day. And what I will be doing is getting handles on Vaudeville. So yesterday I got everything chamfered and peened and cleaned up, and then we got the Yake had flattened the fronts of these for me, and made them preliminary perpendicular. They needed a little bit of adjustment. So what I will be doing today is getting handles on all of these. So I'm about to mix up some epoxy and go. So what I'll do is I'll kind of walk through what I'm going to do and then just fast forward it to where you can see what I'm doing, but it won't take 15-20 minutes for you to watch me doing it. So here we go. Good morning, it is Friday, March 27th. I got some beautiful handles done yesterday. Got the Kydex done for them. So this is mesquite and a red resin that we had used on the Boy Scout knife that we did for an Eagle Scout last year sometime. And then this is one of our last pieces of American black cherry. Absolutely love it. It was super thin, so I used a nice big red G10 liner in it. I will today be getting edges on those two. I'll do that first thing, and then I will start shaping the handles for Vaudeville. They are still down here chilling out. They've got a couple other buddies down there. I got 2 more handles on 2 chef's knives yesterday as well. So I will get edges on these and then start shaping all of those and see how far I get. I don't think I'll be able to get them all to hand sand today, but if I do, awesome. And then tomorrow will be a hand sanding marathon and Kydex and etc, etc. So I will get going on that. Have a great day. Good morning, it is Saturday, March 28th, and yesterday I got a cool handle finished. I still need to buff it, still put an edge on it, but I got all the hand sanding on it and done. I also worked on all the Vaudeville, so they're all at this stage or close where I've ground down the pins, almost have them flat, and just exposing the steel around. It just takes a long time with these. I have to be careful. The junction here is always very particular because this is 304, which is really hard, and then making the transition you can very easily get a bump this way, which just isn't very nice, and so I tend to take my time with these. So I got all 8 of them down to about there or thereabouts, I should say, and then I started doing some hand sanding, and these had just been glued on, so I got those all the way down to hand sand, and then hand sanded that one, and I've got 2 more to hand sand as well. So I'll be working on both groups of these knives today, the Vaudeville and then 3 more for stock. Just kind of going back and forth because working on one project all day long, I can do it and maintain maximum focus most days, but like I've said, just with everything going on, my focus isn't what it usually is, which I've heard from a lot of artists and craftspeople, just not being able to focus on things currently. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm just going to change projects more than I usually would, especially when I get this close to something I really like to get it done, but just going to be patient and work with the limitations I currently have as far as focus, and go from there. Have a great weekend, and I will see everyone next week. Stay safe.